Oh, it's magic time! Holy crap! You have got to be kidding!
Oh, yeah!
Let's do this!
If you haven't heard already, TF2 just had its first mod actually release, in that of TF2 Gold Rush. A mod that aims to recapture what I assume was the 2008 to 2010 era of TF2, or rather an alternate view of what the game would look like if development had stopped at the Gold Rush update, cutting out most of the maps, weapons, and hats and focusing in on, in their own words, the familiar painterly environments and timeless 1960s spy movie aesthetic that won us all over back in the day. And for the most part, I think they succeeded in their goal. Jumping straight into the main menu, it's clean and clear compared to the menu of base TF2, featuring one of 3 art renditions of the mercs with all of the menu options pushed to the bottom middle of the left side of the screen. Underneath the TF2 logo is an organized list of all the things that a menu needs. Split into 3 sections, at the top is obviously the Find Servers, which will open the server browser. That's right, say goodbye to casual mode and even quick play, because it's the only way to find servers other than the option below it, which is to create your own server, which I personally don't mind. Right below is your inventory, or character info as it's called, along with achievements and the options menu, which I had to readjust once I hopped into a server. Unfortunately, this mod, in achieving the authentic classic TF2 feel, also includes having to change a lot of the settings, like mouse sensitivity, FOV, enabling the console, fast weapon switching, finding where the actual advanced options menu was.
It's under the multiplayer tab.
And also finding out that there was no auto-reload. Yes, I know you can type plus reload into the console. Better delete that comment right now! Which made playing Demo Man for me very difficult, having to remember to press R every time I wanted to reload, which led to me dying a lot. But we'll discuss that more in the gameplay and visual section, which, oh yeah, here it is. When it comes to gameplay, Gold rushes TF2 from ground zero. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, you navigate through the server browser, join a server, select a class, and play for hours uninterrupted if you so choose, with most servers running things like all talk, vote scramble, 45-minute round timers, and multi-game mode map votes. All things Valve should bring back to the base game. Another thing is the general server culture. With alt talk enabled, it's a lot more relaxed and more like a chat room, where you frag against strangers while sharing thoughts and moments together.
To you, about Laura.
Fuck you, Jonah Hill. This is why you're fucking...
Why is everyone keep calling me Jonah?
A black woman is on the voice chat.
Actor. Jonah Hill. You're the real Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill's funny as fuck.
Well, I'm not. So I'm not fucking Jonah Hill.
Come on, Jonah Hill. Say a joke.
Yeah, Jonah Hill, let's hear one.
Come on, Mr. Funny Guy.
Okay. How do you make 5 gay guys sit on the same bar stool?
How?
Flip it upside down.
There's only 4 legs, you fucking retard.
No, not necessarily, some come with 5.
Which is completely absent in base TF2, and even in community servers. But sometimes it had me asking, is my team now, this isn't all sunshine and rainbows. You can, and most likely will, run into very particular people who like to shout obscenities like it's 2016, and generally be a nuisance, which made me very quickly disable voice chat entirely on the first day. Now that we've finished going over the general flow of servers, let's get into our arsenal, or rather, lack thereof. Because you start with 0 unlocks, all stock, and you have to re-earn your weapons through achievements. those being the ones given from the milestone achievements. For the Scout, that's the Force of Nature at Milestone 1, Sandman at Milestone 2, and finally the Bonk at Milestone 3. Demo, however, differs from the other classes, being given much more appropriate weapons for his first 2 milestones, namely swapping out the Charge and Targe and Eyelander for both the Lock and Load and Caber, respectively. But some classes seemingly got preferential treatment, like Soldier getting both the gunboats and direct hit at Milestone 2, while classes like Engineer get shafted, only getting the Frontier Justice and the Wrangler. It feels like the game is trying to push me towards playing classes like Soldier and away from classes like Engineer due to this imbalance of weapon selection. Aside from the imbalanced distribution of unlocks, the weapons feel just as responsive and rewarding as in the base game. It's still TF2 after all. But that also means it's still TF2, which means Sniper. And oh boy, Sniper. Sniper retains 2 of his most bullshit items, the Razorback and the Girardi, and is still the Sniper class from Team Fortress 2. Meanwhile, the other classes have lost their items that would help to alleviate or outright deal with the Australian menace. Soldier no longer has the battalion's backup, Heavy no longer has the Fist of Steel, Medic lacks the Vaccinator, Engineers have to stay near their buildings in order to protect them. Spies have to either try to pick off the Sniper from angles with the Ambi, or up close with either revolver, because of the existence of the stupid fuck-off piece of wood strapped to his goddamn back! Now, I won't fault this mod because of Sniper's problems. These are from the base game, after all. But my god, Sniper strength is magnified due to the reduced strength of the other classes' lack of alternative weapons. Fortunately, the mod hasn't been out long enough for most people to have the Razorback, or just decide to mutually agree not to play Sniper. But in a few months, I fear for the worst. Along with the giant Australian-shaped elephant in the room, we've also been blessed with weapons being reverted to their roughly 2008 incarnation, with such classics as the Scout being able to completely disable your ability to play the game for several seconds with the Sandman, but also weapons like the Equalizer not being faithfully reverted, being the nerf damage-only pickaxe from modern TF2, and having the model of the escape plan. The visuals have been enhanced to a noticeable degree, however, in such a way where you can't quite tell what's been changed without looking, with view models having higher detail noticeably in things like the way light hits the Pyro's flamethrower, illuminating small paint splotches, along with map elements such as the bridge on Two Fort being noticeably cracked, as if it was put together with whatever scrap was lying around. Speaking of maps, what maps do we have? Well, there's all of the launch maps from the base game, Two Fort, Granary, Hydro, along with a very small handful of other maps up till 2009, and even some arena maps, which I got to try for the very first time. Personally, I don't think Arena plays that well, and there's a very good reason on why it was never brought back in any way for the base game. Overall, I've had, and most likely will continue to have, a fun time with this mod. During recording, I managed to bump into Richter Overtime, and here's what he had to say. Gold Rush, in my eyes, is a middle ground between the Castaway servers with weaponry birds and Agartha's stock-only community servers, and as such also attracts a lot of the same people. I've talked with chilled people and have muted my fair share of schizos. It's fun, simple, it's TF2. Also, the mod doesn't have Gorge as a base map, so I have to give it a 0 out of 10.